Every time the man came to the supermarket, he would do something utterly shameful. A bag of apples that clearly weighed 3 pounds could be weighed by him as just 1 pound. After sticking on the price label, he would buy 3 pounds of fruit at the price of 1. However, pulling this off was difficult. The electronic scale measured in grams, and it would only print the receipt when the weight on it stopped changing. So, he needed precise control over the strength in his arm to manage this. But as a professional boxer, why would he resort to such trickery? Carl was already 45 years old. He had been a professional boxer for over 20 years, with a record of nearly all losses, a miserable track record. Having failed so much in life, he planned to retire completely after his 50th fight. But a chance opportunity made him someone even the contemporary boxing champion deeply respected. What Carl feared most every day was his daughter asking to watch his matches. Every father hopes to project a tall, admirable image in his child's eyes. Carl didn't want his daughter to see him being beaten up. Fortunately, his wife never looked down on him, though she urged him to quit this dangerous job. Carl insisted on persevering, because he had accidentally discovered his daughter possessed remarkable talent for the piano. What mattered more was that she truly loved playing. So, he began to harbor the idea of buying a piano for her. Perhaps it was precisely because of his own half-life of mediocrity that he treasured his daughter's talent and dreams so dearly. He shared his idea with his wife, but faced strong opposition. Given their current financial situation, a piano could very well bankrupt them. If they ended up homeless on the streets, how could they talk about dreams? So, to earn more money, Carl started taking on multiple side jobs. He squeezed in time to call various event organizers, hoping for a chance to fight. But as a perpetual loser, his matches lacked any appeal, so no one wanted him. If things continued this way, even daily household expenses would become a problem. Just as he was feeling utterly hopeless, he accidentally saw that Tucker, the boxing champion, was hiring a sparring partner through his coach. Carl quickly followed and offered himself, but upon hearing he was 45 and had won barely any matches in over 20 years, the coach refused him on the spot. Seeing the opportunity slipping away, Carl hastily mentioned that he had once fought Marv, who was Tucker's next opponent, and the only person to have ever defeated Tucker. Tucker had always held a psychological fear of Marv. Perhaps Carl could provide some help. So, the coach decided to hire Carl on a trial basis. Carl was overjoyed. That night, he took the whole family out for a lavish meal, telling his wife he had found a good job. The whole family basked in the joyful atmosphere, until his wife learned that Carl was going to be the champion's sparring partner. Her emotions instantly shattered. When their daughter asked what a sparring partner was, the wife said it was a human punching bag, risking injury at best and disability at worst, with absolutely no dignity. She bluntly stated that if Carl ended up a vegetable, she wouldn't take care of him. Carl knew this was his wife's way of showing concern, but as the family's pillar, he had to endure this. To be a good sparring partner, he began training even more frantically. On the way to meet Tucker, he felt incredibly excited and nervous when Tucker learned Carl was in his 40s, with a terrible fight record. His disgust was evident.
Mais c'est qui t'a fait venir? Ton coach.
Thinking the coach must have his reasons, Tucker soon realized as training began that Carl was even worse than imagined. His punching angles and power were far from sufficient. After just a few punches, Carl was panting heavily. Training with him felt like a waste of